Now the first thing we're going to work on is clearing up some space. Like, I just need a lot of space, and I already know what I want to do. So what I'm actually going to do, and I'll probably move some other stuff around later. I don't want to forget about that. I'm likely to forget about that. But I'm just going to move some stuff. Man, I need a ground mount. Where's ally? Is that double on my bar? So look at that. Double my bar. Didn't even know. And just make some room. For stuff that you don't really need too much. I'll put this stuff back on later, most definitely. But I already know that I have this. I use a noggin mouse, guys. And I have 1 through 12 bound on my mouse, and then shift 1 through 12. This is all the things right around my WASD, my movement keys. So I'm wondering like where else I can get space. So to me, the next natural response is doing control macros 1 through 12. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. So let's go do that real quick. Okay guys, so I finished setting up my control macros right here, so you can see my whole, it's not all nice and clean, all that kind of stuff, and I have my macros open. I'm ready to do business. Now the first thing I want to bring up is actually my Gorfreen's Grasp macro. They did nerf it down from 10 targets to 4 targets a while ago. I haven't RBG'd since then actually on this guys, so it's a little, my information's a little bit dated. Apologize. But this is still a powerful ability, and I have Remorse Winter on just for doing 2s carries and some PvE and stuff, because you can really just blow through people that are kind of bad with that extra 2 seconds of stun, or 3 seconds, whatever it is. So Gorfreen's Grasp, this is just really simple. So you want to start every macro with hashtag short tooltip. You'll see this one. Oh, I did update it. Okay, that's nice. I didn't have that before, so it was really annoying that I don't go over a Howling Blast over to show me. But yeah, so hashtag short tooltip, cast space at open bracket at player end bracket Gorfreen's Grasp. Pretty simple. Now my Frost Strike and my Howling Blast and Icy Touch are all the same macro, and it's really important to Frost DK that we auto attack as soon as possible. And actually, none of those 3 spells actually prompt your auto attack. And it's kind of different for Icy Touch and Howling Blast, but Frost Strike's a melee range move, so it's strange. But it's a spell, so it doesn't really count as a strike, I guess. I don't know. But it doesn't start your auto attack, so that's what's important for you to know. So you just want to go ahead and make this macro real quick. Hashtag short tooltip, cast Frost Strike, and then backslash start attack. That's how you start your auto attack. So that's really the basis of everything. That goes on my bar for Frost Strike, goes on my bar for Howling Blast, and that goes on my bar for Icy Touch. Now the next thing that's super important is the coolest thing ever. I mean, I'm not sure if there's anything that's more powerful. I'm pretty sure Lichborn, not only is it a 2-minute get out of fear, but you can throw out some crazy heals with Lichborn. And I don't like to ult macro myself to target myself to heal, so I make my own macro specifically for self-targeted Lichborn heal. So that macro is right there, just cast at player, just really simple macros that are going to help you out. So I mean, this is easy for me. I hit C, and it's just what's natural for me. You gotta do what's natural for you. So yeah, that's really easy. A couple really easy macros. I have this too. It's not always on my bar. I also have these bound all my presences to F1, F2, and F3. I don't hit them all the time. I usually use this, but you don't stance all that much. And sometimes I just click it too because I forget that I have it, honestly. But this is a generally good one to have if you like shift and control macros. I obviously do. So that's there, and I use that when I need to. But again, hashtag short tooltip, you just hover over it, and then it changes every time, which is really nice. I mean, obviously, it's there for speed. You're not going to be hovering over it and doing this, but whatever works. Now, the other thing that's super important is I'm going to show this real quick. Actually, I have them over here. Just not only having things that specifically target arena, but just right there. I just clicked the same thing twice, like an idiot. Alright, so I have my arena target 1, my arena target 3, and my focus, and target focus. So that's all these do is they just target the arena target 1, arena target 2, and arena target focus. Well, and then target focus. I like to use target focus instead of arena target 2 because I always focus 2. And that way I can use my focus macros for RBGs as well. So it's just something else that, like, I don't have to make a whole nother one. I just try to save some macro room because we don't have all that much, unless you get an add-on. So without too much further ado, let's just go ahead and put these bad boys on. I like Death Grip there. It's just usually in like this range, although you'll see why in a second. I usually I death grip and asphyxiate all the time to force a blink or something to get my dark side Malacrum. So actually I'm going to let's see if I can put these. And I'm actually going to put my asphyxiates right here, and I'm going to put my chains of ice actually over here. Chains of ice are not too important for me to bind. I bound them when I was getting used to the new binds. But they're still nice to have a quick access, and this is a good bar for you to use as well, guys. I will be filling this more up later for mostly for unholy macros, which I have not made yet. If you want some unholy macros, you should check out Reinhardt's channel. It's Reinhardt the Russian. He's got some really great macros, and if I make an unholy macro video, it's pretty much just gonna be copying his because he's got the best, to be honest. He's got beginner and advanced, just all start to finish. It's amazing. So I'll be using his macros, so I'm not really too worried about that. But while we're here, let's make a new macro just so you guys can see. I just like to label them 1, 2, and 3 according to my macro, and I'm going to actually go up here, leave that there for a second. I'm going to control copy because I'm a super lazy person, and that's okay in my eyes. So we're going to target 1, it's all done. And then what I want to do here, even though I have strangulate, or asphyxiate, I want to use strangulate anyway. Because your asphyxiate, if you make asphyxiate in a macro, it's not going to switch back to strangulate when you don't have it talented. So then it's going to be all weird looking. It's going to have that question mark and stuff, and I just don't like it. So if you do strangulate, then it's always going to be asphyxiate when you have the talent, and when you switch back, it's going to be strangulate again. So here on my second one, not only do I have to go back and change this to strangulate, you can see I am an amazing typist as well. This is why I like to copy and paste, guys. I'm really, really bad. And then I'll have to go change my target arena 1 to target focus as well. Alrighty, so supers. Oh, I didn't type strangulate right, did I? Wow, I'm a moron. Alright. So there's that one. And then the last one. And then here for the last one, you have to change, obviously, we're going to target 3, and then dark side Malacrum to strangulate. Alrighty, so there you go. I went from noob to looking pretty good pretty quickly. Now I do want to bind these. Apparently they don't have them bound on this guy. Let's go do that real quick. Change my bindings. And it's these ones right here. I'm just going to go F4, F5, and F6. And I'm going to bring down my banner to F4. And, you know, that's... I'm going to change that around for PvE. I like having this bound for PvE. I don't like to click at all. Well, I'll just get rid of that for now. But that is an annoying one to lose. And stuff like this that I used to have bound, I just get rid of because I'm not going to be using it. Actually, I need that control instead. I won't deal with that. And my mage food is right there. I feel like there's something else that I'm missing over here that I usually have. Okay, so now that I've got my banner bound, the one thing that I wanted to drag back out is I want to be able to track my cooldowns. I don't have Tell Me When set up on this character yet, so I'm gonna want to go ahead and drag out my cooldowns just so it's easy for me to check when they're off cooldown. Where's Pillar Frost? And Raised Dead. Hearthstone, I would really like that to be in my bar still, and I'll just take that off. Alrighty, so that's about it. This I like here because I just usually look up here to track my cooldowns. I don't like them being on my bar. This is macro together with some other stuff. That's just my burst macro. It's got a couple other things in there like Trinket and stuff like that, and Blood Fury for my Orc and all that kind of stuff. So with all that being said, that's about it, guys. So thanks for checking it out, and I hope you have an easy time with your macros, and I hope you're excited to do arenas as Frost. I know I am. The damage is going to be nuts, guys. It's really going to be crazy. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out.